What's going on, traders? This is the weekly outlook video for February 4th, 2024. And man, let's start off looking at what happened last week. By the way, my name's Clay, founder, chief trading officer of Top One Trader, the number one most trusted prop firm in the space. Let's dive into NFP and huge numbers for the dollar to close out the week last week, to start off the month. And I think this is going to set the tone for potential dollar strength. And with all the activity in the Middle East, and God, it's just crazy, the news cycle these days. But that is only going to more than likely create like a risk off type environment. And I think it only adds to the case for dollar strength. So, and by the way, the reaction really came after Fed Chairman Powell got up and after the press conference, with some more kind of hawkish language, which really turned the market upside down. Now, this is pretty much what I was expecting, to be honest. But you have to wait. You can never really guess. You never really know. But if I'm looking at Euro USD, and by the way, not a big fan of trading Euro USD, I just never have been. But it's a great indicator for when looking at the dollar strength. I think we're going to be pretty ripe for some pullbacks, some re-entries now that dollar strength has been confirmed. So just going down the line here of these dollar pairs. Now, interestingly enough, dollar CAD did not get the rally that you would have thought, but we broke above this resistance level right here, which was pretty significant break. Dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, that same resistance level. And so these are primed up for some pretty big moves. I think to start off the week, I'm going to be looking at opportunities to get long the dollar. In other words, sell Euro USD, sell AU is on my radar as well on pullbacks. Now, we can look at the pound. We're still like in a range here. I like to use the 200 moving average. I have my envelope right here. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame, which is where I really like to gauge my longer term analysis. So, we never really broke down in a clear trend, which you can see here on the Euro, New Zealand for sure. I think I just had NZD USD pulled up instead of Euro. Yeah, so this is Euro USD. And, we had really just nice pullback to the key level right here. And I'm looking to measure the pullbacks here with my Fibonacci's. So Euro USD. So this is, in my mind at least, confirmed dollar strength just across the board. Now, if we look at some of these other pairs, Aussie CAD, Aussie has been significantly weak. And man, AJ is right here, ripe for this pullback. These are the type of rallies that I specifically like to sell, because once I can confirm what the actual trend is by using multi-time frame analysis, then trade around that bias. So for example, here, AUD US dollar, we had a news event, which really just, and that news event being NFP, really sealed the deal on dollar strength. Huge impulsive move. So I'm going to be looking for some sort of corrective pullback. Maybe fill out this imbalance if that's what you're looking for, or somewhere along this, pullback on Fibonacci to this candle. Could be a really great play, and that's what I'm going to be looking for early in the week. So, a lot of these yen pairs, on the flip side of that, have been, trending upwards, and then we've got a pretty deep pullback here. So, to me, it's not as clear of a setup as, say, pound Aussie, big rally, but as clear as these dollar pairs, because I like to really use my bias, set my bias with higher time frames from a technical point of view, and then from there, when you have a fundamental news event like, say, NFP, the Fed, that's a big deal, and it's a bit of a double whammy to really confirm that you're on the right track and that your bias is correct. So we have a bunch of good dollar moves that have panned out here. Going into the start of the week, we have Fed Chair Powell Sunday night, right? Pretty much when the market opens. Not sure what that's about. So everything that I just said could be completely erased depending on what he decides to say. Maybe it's going to be a non-event. But we have cash rate out of Aussie Monday night. And other than that, we have some unemployment, but it's going to be pretty light week in terms of data. So with that being said, these look like some really good opportunities for follow through and some big plays for the dollar. So let's have a great week, everybody. If you follow this bias, make sure you're not like, okay, cool, sell the dollar. You want to be methodical. You want to make sure it fits your approach, your setup, and your own analysis, and just take this with a grain of salt. And the best thing that you can do is see how it fits with your current strategy, with your current plan, with your current system, and then put all those pieces together. So let's have an awesome week, everybody. We appreciate y'all. We have some big things coming starting for February, so stay tuned. Be sure to read your emails, turn your notifications on our Instagram for any announcements, giveaways, a bunch of cool stuff we'll be doing. So thanks for watching. We appreciate y'all from Top One, and let's crush it this week. Peace.